Good afternoon. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak with your video feature race of the week. This week's feature race for Saturday, August 13th is going to be the 10th race from Arlington Park, the Grade 1 Arlington Million. 3-year-olds and up, they're going to be traveling 10 furlongs on the turf course. We have a 10-horse field in this event. Before we get to the Arlington Million, last week we were going for our third video race of the week winner in a row in the Whitney, but we weren't able to get it. Our top choice morning line stalked the pace, ended up running last in that event. So we dropped it in a big way, running last week. We had a shot to hit the trifecta with Rodman if he would have finished third, but he didn't fire as well. So we ended up with a bad week. Let's start a new win streak with the Arlington Million. Let's look at the contenders in the Arlington Million. I think Taja Weed, breaking from post 2, 12-1 morning line, is an interesting horse you can at least throw in underneath. He was 6th in the 2010 Arlington Million, but last time out he won the Grade 3 Arlington handicap. That was a nice effort in that event. So he's coming into this year's Arlington Million in much better form. I think he's a better horse, and he could probably sneak into the exotics at a little bit of a price in this one. Zach Hall looks a little interesting from Europe. He's fresh. He's only had 2 starts this year. Adding Lasix, he goes from 12 furlongs to 10 furlongs. He's never run this short. Maybe one you can throw in at a price from Europe. Gio Ponti won this race in 2009. He finished 2nd in 2010. Always runs his race. He's typically in the top 3, so we know he likes the Arlington Million course. One you have to use, but at 2-1, not a lot of value there. Blanco, your 9-5 morning line favorite. He won the Grade 1 Man of War when he shipped to this country last time. He beat Gio Ponti in the process. But since then he shipped back overseas and he's come back again. So he has a lot of shipping, and we'll have to see if he's going to be able to, based on all that shipping, still run a top effort. Based on the value, I would try to beat him on the win end. Mission Approved, he won the Manhattan earlier this year. He weakened to finish 4th in the Man of War, so now he's cutting back to 10 furlongs. He's the speed. He's going to take him as far as he can. Probably not quite good enough to get the job done, but speed's always dangerous, and he is a Grade 1 winner. My top choice in here is going to be a Wigmore Hall. This one finished, he's been in good form, he's fresh, a Grade 2 winner. He was 2nd in the 2010 Secretariat at Arlington Park as a 3-year-old, and then he went back to Europe. He had a nice winter in Dubai, tailed off a little bit in his last couple, but he faced tough company. So now I think coming into this spot, back to the U.S., Haley Turner, a top overseas woman rider, is going to get aboard, and I think that he's going to run a decent race. We know he likes the course. He's got some class. He's going to offer some value. 8-1 morning line. This is how I suggest playing the Arlington Million. We're going to make a $20 win bet on Wigmore Hall. We're going to come back and we're going to play a $4 exacta box with Taja Weed and Wigmore Hall. And then we have a 50-cent trifecta. And here are the numbers in that 50-cent trifecta. We're going to put the 2 and 9 on top, Taja Weed and Wigmore Hall. We're going to put the 2, 5, 7, and 9 in second, so that add Gio Ponti and Blanco in the second spot. And then in the third spot, we're going to use 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So the 2 horses we're going to add into the third spot are Zach Hall and Mission Approved. And if you want to see more analysis from the Arlington Park program, the Turf Festival, go on over to HorseRacingNation.com. I have written analysis of the Secretariat and the Beverly D to go along with my Arlington Park video race of the week, the Arlington Million. And that'll wrap up this week's video race of the week. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. Good luck at the races.